Rachel Holt on Radio Row with former Patriot Matt Chatham. Matt, what are you seeing out of this exciting week? We've been stuck on Radio Row, but you've been with the Patriots and hearing from those guys.
I would say it's pretty sedate, and it's almost as if there's sort of a calmness over this. You don't see sort of the crazy people in the streets chanting about the Falcons, chanting about the Patriots. Good contingents of both sides, but it's a little weird, almost a little corporate. You don't get that feeling of that there's some battle about to happen. It always does build, though, and I'll say this in full disclosure, as you get closer to the game, but we're down to Friday right now, and it's still kind of a, hey, there's a game on Sunday, as opposed to people yelling in the streets and the noisemakers. We saw a lot of that with Seattle 2 years ago, not so much this time around.
A lot of people are saying the storyline is there is no storyline. We want some controversy to happen because, hey, we're humans, but we really haven't gotten it this week.
Yeah, it's fair, and I think at the end of the day, you do have two organizations that obviously respect each other quite a bit. I mean, obviously, with Thomas Dimitroff and Scott Pioli, they're going to lead a lot of the same ways that this organization with the Patriots leads. And then you have Dan Quinn, a guy who was my coach with the Jets, a guy who's been through Pete's system there, obviously. A lot of his DNA is in teams that have had to compete against the Patriots. So I think he's very well versed and not inciting them, right? So he's got their guys on message. Another guy in that house, Brian Cox, a guy I played with that's been a coach against the Patriots in a lot of different instances. They know what it takes, and it does not take a lot of talk. They've really sort of turned their focus internally, and that's generally the right approach.
We've been talking to some former players and guys that have played with you before, so that must be pretty cool seeing them around here. But a lot of them are saying they're waiting till Sunday to make their final prediction, and the fact that they're going back and forth, which is surprising to me. So at this point on Friday ahead of the game, I mean, is there anything that surprises you moving forward? Do you think you're going to shift your prediction for this one?
No, and this is actually this harkens back to an old Bill Belichick saying. He would often talk about how teams at this juncture are not going to start doing something that you've not already seen them do. There's not some magical play that's going to be drawn up in the sand or whatever. So they are who they are. So if you felt a certain way about this team last Wednesday, shouldn't change on this Wednesday. In the event that we have some crazy deactivation, some injury that's unexpected, those should change things. But you know who these two teams are. You can sort of line them up against one another. It wouldn't have been any different last week than this. I think the biggest issue here is how they perform, and you cannot predict that. So if you felt strongly about the Patriots as a positive matchup, it's not going to change between now and Sunday.
Okay, well, you're going to be talking about the Patriots all week, so where can we find you?
We'll always be on NESN live, every program live, NST at night, NSU. If NESN's doing it, we'll be there.
You're a busy guy.